Now you're on. Hello.
Hey, it's Miss Sheree.
What do you do?
I am a licensed master cosmetologist and a partner for MONIQUE. We do spa services and holistic beauty. That's my partner over there.
Okay.
Today we're getting the girls ready for the fashion show. So excited.
Okay.
Lashes and brows featured by Miss Sheree.
Nice.
We have a lot of water on the napkin. Thank you. And if I can have another volunteer to come up. Yes, thank you. If you could be so kind as to press it down onto the other one.
Sure.
Okay, as he's holding up, there's nothing onto the napkin, so it's going to show that we have a better absorbency system. Thank you. I have another step I want to show you. Okay, so I just filled the 2 cups of water. If I could have someone just to let me know which one has the most water.
There is, our skin is the largest organ. It defends against the outside world. Having good skin care is really important because if we have poor skin care, that's when we can have bigger problems. So using creams that have a low pH, meaning not a lot of perfume in the cream, creams like Lubriderm, Eucerin, or coconut oil is excellent, olive oil, and CeraVe are all good choices. The problem with not checking the skin, and especially if you have a large pannus, a big, or we call it an apron, and you have nooks and crannies that are in your legs or in the folds of your bodies, this is important to check. You need to see, is there a fungus going on there? Is there a bacterial infection going on there? What is going on there? If you get a cut or a scrape or a bruise or an insect bite on your foot is the farthest place away from your heart. It's the longest journey for circulation to happen. If something goes wrong there, you can get into true trouble and have something like as bad as cellulitis. Has anybody here ever had cellulitis? I know Katia used to have 3 to 4 bouts of cellulitis a year prior to having her ankles
It's going to be available soon. It's just something new that we're introducing to the market. It's not going to be in stores. It's going to be more so brought through the mission ambassador, like myself, or other people have the opportunity. Anybody can get involved because this is a mission. We want to just spread the Now We Know campaign to everybody. Yeah, studies have shown that it has been on calls to reduce the different types of cancers and different types of infections of the body. Yes. Well, we are not so in favor of tampons because tampons is like serves as a plug or something that's supposed to naturally.
Hi. Thank you, Katia, for putting this together and for including me in this event. I appreciate it. You are an inspiration to me, and I'm sure to everybody else here. So another round of applause for her. Well done. So my name is Barbara Steinmetz, and I am a plus-size health and fitness coach. I received my personal trainer certification through the American Council on Exercise. I am the owner and founder of Be Fit Plus, Fitness Beyond Body Size in Butler, New Jersey. Be Fit is a health and fitness journey for the plus-size, full-figured woman. I only work with women, and I only work with overweight and obese women with different abilities, fitness levels, body types and sizes, backgrounds, ages, empowering them to celebrate their bodies and their strengths and to help them get started on their own fitness journey.
He would take the holy water and rub her legs in an attempt to help her, to ease the pain. She eventually was housebound. Couldn't get out of the house, couldn't get downstairs. Great lady, but definitely someplace that I did not want to end up with. So the rest of my story has to do with the internet. About 2.5 years ago, being the lousy speller that I am, I had to fill in some medical paperwork and didn't know how to spell Lipedeema. So I said, well, I went on the internet and I thought, well, I'll put in something and see what it says. It always tells you something true, right? And there were web page after web page of information about lipedema that I had never seen before. Nobody ever mentioned it. I didn't know. So that's what started my journey with this disease in terms of trying to deal with it and live with it. And my journey to see what I could do to better my life. Last year I came here and I shared basically what I had learned that last year. And it's already been mentioned, it's not our fault, and there's possibility for change. Anyway, so this year I wanted to kind of just continue to share my own journey. It's a personal journey. Hopefully it'll inspire somebody. My motivation is simple. I don't want to end up like my grandmother. By the way, the wheelchair is mainly because I have bone-on-bone arthritis. Okay, so I can get around, but any kind of long walk, and I'd rather not be in that much pain. So, and I'm sure that the arthritis is exacerbated by the lipedema. Anyway, I want to live a productive life, don't we all? Okay, I have a great husband who's also my keto chef, which I'll get to in a minute. 4 adult kids and 3 beautiful grandchildren that I love playing with. I'd like to be able to play a little bit more with them. 2 of them are girls.
But I try to explain to them, when you understand something, it's not as bad as it seems. Dialysis is not as bad as it seems. You just go through, it doesn't hurt at all, because that's another one of the many questions I get, doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt at all. The most part that hurts is when you get stuck, but anybody who knows when you get stuck, I know that does hurt. So I go to dialysis 3 times a week, and for the past 11 years, I have been a dialysis patient, and a lot of people ask me the other question, what is the cure? The only cure for end-stage renal disease is to get a transplant. But however, that is like a big life decision. No one really wants to be on dialysis. Everyone wants to get a transplant, but with getting a transplant, there are pros and then there are cons. And sometimes one can outweigh the other, and then that is also a decision that you have to solely make yourself. And the reason why I've been on dialysis for so long is not only have I suffered with my weight, it's just that I'm not ready, because, getting a transplant is basically
body being the way that it was. Because of what I was eating, what I wasn't eating, even though I ate the same things that everyone else around me ate. Maybe like 4 years ago, I was going through some health issues where my friend, she had H. pylori, which is the bacteria in your stomach, and you get really profusely sick. Happens to a lot of people when they go on cruises and stuff. She had it, and then a couple of months later, I learned that I had it too. So I ended up going to a gastroenterologist and did a couple of exams. Turned out that I had celiac disease. Now with celiac disease, you're limited in what you can eat and what you can't eat. You can't eat anything with a grain, anything that has gluten in it, breads, pastas, cereals. It's also an autoimmune disease. Now, with celiac, your body, you learn to know your body. If you eat the wrong thing, your body will let you know, because you will be in excruciating pain or running to the bathroom, to the point where I was a young person and I almost couldn't hold food.
Women who have, especially suffer with lipedema, a lot of us have to be careful, because if we get injuries, like if we get in a car accident, a fall, anything of that nature, it can be deadly to us. Because if we lose our mobility, we're already more susceptible to blood clots. And because of this disease, like with my situation, I had lipedema and lymphedema. For me, if I can't walk around, I'm susceptible to not only blood clots, I'm susceptible to the fluid actually filling up in my body. And that's deadly. And I can tell you for the most part, I was in an accident last July. And it has been a rough go. And even with my knees need meniscus is done and everything, I'm still getting around, I'm still pushing myself. Because at the end of the day, I know just this quick, if I don't keep going, I could be going. Because I lost my mother in 2015. And my mom was only 52 years old. She was nowhere near as bad as me, but it took her like, she fell down a flight of stairs one day going out to the store, and like 2 weeks later, she went to bed, woke up, couldn't walk no more. We fought almost a month and a half. The doctor said, look, my mama has the same disease as me. She's not as bad, but she needs to get into some type of rehab and fix whatever is going on with her back and her spine, whatever. They wouldn't listen to me. They sent her home. And they didn't even send her home, decency to send her home with blood thinners. At least if she's not gonna walk, she needs blood thinners. Because women with lipedema were susceptible.
Being in her presence, I'm sorry, her strength is so, I can't describe it, because when we sat down for the first time and we talked, and she told me some of the things she went through, like losing her mom. I'm very close to my mom, and I couldn't imagine losing her. So I said, I want my clothing line to be something where women can come together and support each other, because it's important. We always are picked apart in the media. We have, like I mentioned, we have to look a certain way. When you're growing up in school, people make you develop a certain complex about yourself. You don't look like this, you're too dark, you're too fat, you can't sit here, you can't sit there, we don't want you around because you look like this. And I said I have to do something. I don't want no kid to feel the way I felt. So Nina Monique is more than a clothing line, it's a support group for women. I want to do more than just clothes. I love speaking to women, to kids, to being a voice for those who can't be heard. I love reading about people like Malcolm X and Huey P. Newton and the Black Panthers, because they teach me how to stand strong and not give up when someone throws bricks and stones at you. If you have a mission, you keep going with your mission, and you speak for those who can't be heard, and you never give up. You will develop your movement, and people will stand behind you, because they will see how important you are to them and what you stand for, and they'll come out and support you.
Said, I follow my dream to be a model. I
I've also been on a couple of TV shows, one of them, which before Dr. Oz was the Dr. Keith Abloh show, for being a plus size model. On that show, Dr. Keith said, but Tanya, what about your weight? What does your family think about that? Your knees, your ankles, your health. And at that time, I didn't have any health issues. But as I got older, I developed health issues that I have today. One goal and a milestone even today with having arthritis and diabetes is that I have a mission for myself, which is to be healthy. It's not to obtain a certain size or to get in a certain dress. It's just to be able to be around for my beautiful family that's sitting at the table in front of me. Thank you. I have a total of 5 children, 4 beautiful daughters and 1 son. My oldest daughter, who is married, college graduate. I have 2 other daughters who are currently in college right now as I speak. I have another daughter from Science High School that's going to be a medical doctor. And my son, he's my son. I'm gonna guide him. Okay. Just with that being said, sitting here seeing all your beautiful faces, I want to thank Katia for allowing me to be on this piano. And she is so beautiful in person. This is my first time seeing her in person. She is a beautiful woman inside and out. What we need to do is stop looking at each other.
Oh, yeah, make some noise for y'all. Make some noise. This is fashion. This is fashion. Welcome to our Lipedeema runway. Next model. Next, now give me that, boy. Next model. The color is red. The color is red. Model walk. Model shirt. Model walk. Now. Walk. Make some noise for y'all. Make some noise. This is fashion. Lipedeema queen. Who do we have next? Oh yeah. Make some noise for y'all. Make some noise. Another beautiful lady. Let's go. No. 10. No. 10. 1, 2, 4. Lipedeema queen. She's walking, serving. She's walking, serving. She's walking, serving. Like what? Like what? Oh, make some noise, y'all. Oh, she is a queen. Who's next? It's a floral print. Make some noise for y'all. Make some noise. Lipedeema queens in the building. And they are ripping the runway. Who do we have next? Oh yeah. And the color is orange. Ready for a beautiful night in the sun. Make some noise for y'all. Lipedeema queen. Watch out. Yeah. Oh yeah. To my ladies, what is my lover? To my ladies, what is my lover? We got another one. All white everything. All white everything. Watch her walk. Walk this. Walk this. Walk. One more time. Make some noise for all the models, y'all. Make some noise for all. Keep going. Our sponsor for the evening is Ashley Stewart. Ashley Stewart, sponsor. I think I found Ashley Stewart. Wow. Watch it. Sponsored by Ashley Stewart. That top off, that skirt up, I got two brothers on my left. Oh, yeah! I need 4 O's, they set that. I need $5 blue, that got taken off. Everything that you see this evening can be purchased at Ashley Stewart. Big. Rapper Ashley Stewart. Ashley Stewart, sponsor. Whoa! Once you have soccer for the evening, it's Ashley Stewart. Whoa! Watch your work. This is Lipedeema fashion. Fashion. Oh, yeah! Another one. Won't forget Motel. Won't forget Motel. This is fashion. One more time, you crazy, make some noise. You crazy, make some noise. Our last model, sponsored by Ashley Stewart, is ready to walk through our class. Walk through our class. Through our class. Walk through our class. One more time, make some noise for y'all, make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I need everybody to stand to your feet. Everybody stand to your feet. Make some noise for all my mothers! Ladies walk! Make some noise for all the mothers! Let the people quit! Wow! One more time, this was sponsored by Ashley Stewart. Thank you, Ashley Stewart. Thank you, Ashley Stewart. One more time, I can't hear you. Show these ladies some love. This is Close to Your Fashion. Fashion. Close. Close to me. All right, ladies, tighten it up for a pose. Oh, yeah. One more time, make some noise. You all are queens. Lipedeema Conference 2017.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming out today. The event was a success. I want to thank my sponsor, New York Surgical, NEETS, MONIQUE, Voluptuous Boutique. I would like to thank Ashley Stewart, REBDOLLS, Thick World Radio, TNT, you know what I'm saying? And all my sponsors for coming out and making this happen, making sure women learn early about lipedema and other women's health issues, because it's so important. With anything, if you learn early, you'll be better off down the road. And I just want to thank everybody who came to support and celebrate women today. And all the young girls who came and learned more about their bodies as young teenage girls, so that they don't have to grow up feeling bad about themselves, feeling like they're inferior when they're really not. And embrace their body, embrace themselves, and just be strong and beautiful women when they grow up. Thank you, everyone.